Have you ever disagreed with your friend about something? Maybe about school rules, video games, or even food? That means you've already had a discussion. Today, we're going to learn how to turn those arguments into a great discussion text. Let's go! What is discussion text? Discussion text is an argumentative text that contains 2 points of view, the pro and contra views objectively. And the conclusion in this text aims to be neutral, helping to present different perspectives fairly. So now, we know about the purpose of a discussion text is to present different sides of an issue. But how is it actually organized in writing? Let's look at the structure. So, how is a discussion text organized? It usually has 4 key parts. The first one is the issue. This introduces the topic or problem, like should students have homework every day? Yes, that's the issue. And the second one is arguments for. These are the reasons supporting the topic. And the third one is the arguments against. These giving opposing ideas or reason against the topic. And finally, the conclusion or recommendation. This is where the writer may summarize both sides or give a recommendation. So now, let's play a game. Here is a sample of a paragraph discussing video games. So, can you guess the structure of this short paragraph? I will give you 10 minutes to read and think what the structure of this short paragraph. So, have you read the paragraph and think what the structure is? So, let's check the answer. The answer is arguments again. So, this paragraph is mostly showing the arguments against to see how it talks about video games making kids lazy, addicted, and even violent. So, are you got the right answer? Or you got the wrong answer? But that's okay. It is part of learning. Now, let's talk about the language features of a discussion text. It can be interpreted as a language rules or language characteristic of a discussion text. And there are 5 language features of a discussion text. The first one is the use of simple sentence patterns like simple present tense, simple past tense, or simple future tense. And the second one is the use of general noun to describe the names of people, objects, or places in general. And the third one is the use of thinking verbs that relate to thinking activities, for example, like wonder, believe, understand, feel, and so on. And the fourth one is the use of modals like must, should have been, and so on. The last but not least, the use of contrastive, additive, and causal associations. So, in this part, you will use the conjunctions to strengthen, differentiate, or oppose the existing arguments. For example, however, moreover, the opposite hand, and so on. How is it? Are you still confused about discussion text? Or have you understand about it? So, let's recap of what I told previously. The discussion text is an argumentative text that contains 2 points of view. What are they? Can you guess? Yep, the pro and contra views objectively. And the generic structure of a discussion text are issue, arguments for, arguments against, conclusion or recommendation. And the language features such as simple sentence, general noun, thinking verbs, modals, and contrastive, additive, and causal associations. Now, it's time for you to do a discussion. With a partner, please brainstorm at least 4 ideas related to the question. Should homework be banned? And you might consider the relevance and the impact of homework. You can pause this video and start to discuss with your peers. Remember that one people should argue for the topic, homework should be banned, and one people should argue against the topic, homework should not be banned. And the next step is create your discussion text with appropriate generic structure and the use of language features. After that, you can submit it to your teacher to provide a feedback for your group. Thank you for learning with Miss Ninis, and I hope you understand about discussion text. See you in the next video. Bye bye.